Incoming transmission. Radio Rebellion.
Welcome to a special episode of Radio Rebellion, a Star Wars podcast. I am Alberto, and I finally went to galaxysedge a few days ago and I said, you know what? Let me just make a quick video, chat with you guys for a little bit, and tell you what my experience was like and go over a few things that I got over there, lightsaber, and some other stuff. So let's talk about it real quick. Galaxysedge, guys, that's something. If you're a Star Wars fan, you gotta make that trip at least once. It's not easy. I know it's expensive. It's far away for a lot of us. So it is something that takes a lot of planning. But as a fan of Star Wars, you gotta make that pilgrimage to Batuu at least once. And it was something. I enjoyed it. It's hot against Florida in the summer. But one thing that I learned, and I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or just the regular way of doing things, if you're going to continue like this after everything gets a little bit better, it's you need to go with a plan. You have to go with a plan of action and just be focused. If you want to get a lightsaber, build a droid, ride the two rides that they have, the Falcon and Rise of the Resistance, you get a laser focus because you can't just say, oh, I'm going to go to Disney and I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to go to Galaxysedge and see what I can do. If you want to be able to experience all those stuff, you got to go with a plan and be focused. And it's difficult. There's a lot to look at, a lot of great designs, Black Spire, X-Wings and A-Wing, the TIE Fighter, of course, the Millennium Falcon is the best area over there. I'll show a quick video when I got there. But everything right now you have to do it online, get your tickets, set up any experience that you want to do. Everything is online. Rise of the Resistance, you gotta get up, be there at 7 on your app to get able to get on a queue. If not at 1, you got like 30 seconds to do it. If you don't do that in 30 seconds, sorry, good luck next time. And everything you gotta scan. If you wanna order food, you gotta scan to get on a queue. Order your food through the app, get to Rise of the Resistance. Like I mentioned, if you want to do the droid build, you have to do that beforehand. Savvy, all that stuff, you got to plan ahead. So that first time, it's kind of difficult to be able to do everything, especially because you're going to be in awe and everything that you're seeing. So be mindful that you might not be able to experience everything and you'll have a good time. If you go then a second time where you don't need to worry about you're not buying a lightsaber or you're not going to be building a droid, you're just going to explore the park, then it's a little bit more relaxed. And that's the way I experienced it both times. First, I'm just there trying to get what I can, and then walked it again kind of a little bit more relaxed. So a few of the things I wasn't able to do, unfortunately, was build a lightsaber at Savvy's, which is one of the things that I really wanted, but you have to do this about 45 to 60 days in advance. You need to sign up, and I just couldn't get it. Same thing, those get filled up pretty quickly, so I wasn't able to do that. But I was able to get a lightsaber at Dok Ondar's, and we're going to be talking about that one in a few. Ooh, look at that. I wonder what it is. You can see it's a Sith one, so at least you know it's from the dark side. So we'll do a reveal in a few minutes and see which lightsaber I got. Like I mentioned, I couldn't get to Rise of the Resistance, the ride. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see I posted a lot of pictures and kind of just day by day kind of live tweeting my time over there. I was there for about 4 hours in Galaxysedge, got to do most of this stuff, but Rise of the Resistance one that I just missed. I couldn't sign up for that first queue at 7 in the morning. I clicked at 7, filled up. Another one opens up at 1. I made a mistake. I got it, and then I had to go back on the app, and when I went back in, maybe 30 seconds afterwards, I was kicked out. Or I was said that everything got filled up. So yeah, we'll get to you in a second. That's my droid, or my daughter's droid is talking. So we'll show that also. And then the cantina, of course, I didn't even try. The cantina was too full. I didn't even try getting there. But there's other food options, so that was cool. Green milk. So able to taste that blue milk. I didn't try the green milk. The Thala Siren, you can keep it for now. I tried the blue Banta milk. Pretty cool. I did enjoy it. Pretty refreshing, especially for a hot Florida summer. So yeah, try that. I got my thermal detonator here. It's a Coke bottle. A little promotion here. Shameless promo. Yeah, but it's a pretty cool design thermal detonator. You make a clicky sound, and then you overthrow the white worms of Corellia. So yeah, so that was basically the things I couldn't do. I did get that. I'm gonna change my camera to a different one to be able to show the things that I'm gonna be showing. But yeah, my first video, when you walk in, I mean, there's two entrances to Galaxy's Edge. One is closer to the First Order side, another one closer to the Rebellion side. And that's when you go in, you see an A-Wing, an X-Wing, which are just full scale. Those are awesome. And like I was saying before, if you want to see all the pictures, make sure that you're following me on Twitter and Instagram. Go to the Radio Rebellion page at Radio Rebel Pod on both Twitter and Instagram, and you'll see all the pictures over there. So make sure to check those out. But the Falcon, there's a life-size Millennium Falcon, and that's the biggest attraction. The way that it is set in the park, it has all the mountains behind it. And if you are looking at it from the bottom up, it's just amazing. It was clear skies, blue skies, a few clouds, but that was amazing. And let's just look at this. Look at this one. It's great. It's great reliving it, just watching it there. So yeah, just turn around the Millennium Falcon. You can see how packed it is. So for everyone out there that's saying that Galaxy's Edge is Disney's losing money, people are not going to the park, it was full. It was a Sunday, so a lot of people are out there. It was packed. People that if you're just in the park on Hollywood Studios, you can just go in. So it was extremely packed. It was a great time, great seeing that again. So the Falcon Ride, which is you don't have to get on a queue for that one. Not like Rise of the Resistance. So there's the single rider, and then if you're going with a group, the group line, most of it that you saw in that video, that's the group line just going out the side. So the single rider, it's nothing. It's like a 10-minute wait. I was there by myself. I was gonna go with my daughter, but something's happened and she couldn't make it. So I went by myself, 10 to 15 minutes in line, everything covered because I didn't have to wait outside. Great ride. I was an engineer, so you can be either a pilot, gunner, or engineer. There's two of each. I was an engineer in the back, shooting those harpoons, and we went to. Before that, let's walk into the Falcon. Let's see. Oh man, walking into the Falcon. It's another one of those Star Wars experiences that you see in the movie. Every time they walk into the Falcon, you're familiar with it. So I was able to walk into the Falcon. That brings a joy to my heart thinking about it. The only thing, since you're in the middle of a ride, you're kind of being rushed in with people behind and in front of you. So you can just sit there and stand there in awe and watch every little detail. People are just rushing in, but it was a great experience. So yeah, again, just great. Just walking through the tunnel into the Falcon, we're in that lounge area. There's the seat, there's the Jarek table. It's awesome getting to the Falcon. Like I said, I was an engineer. We went to Corellia, so it was pretty awesome. It's Hondo tells you you're going to, at least I guess there's different places you can go, different planets to visit. You have different missions. Mine was, we're going to Corellia. We have to steal some coaxium from the Empire, from the First Order. Again, it gives me those Solo vibes. You know me, I love Solo, Star Wars stories. So being on the Falcon, going to Corellia and stealing coaxium, come on, that's right up my alley. The ride is, you don't go up and down. It's not a regular roller coaster ride. You're strapped in, and then it shakes a lot. It will bounce you up and down, to the sides and a little bit forwards and backwards. So if you get a little nauseous with those type of rides, it might be a little bit tricky, but it wasn't too bad. I did enjoy it. I only did it once. I was going to do it a second time, but I had a lot of packages with me, so I only did it once. So I took a quick video. I took about 2 or 3, but I think this is the best one. It's coming out of hyperspace and going straight into Corellia. So let me show you guys this real quick. So again, it's pretty awesome. You go straight into Corellia after you jump to hyperspace from Batuu. Get there, there's a ship in front of you, which is Hondo. You're attacking this convoy. It's basically a train. So again, very similar to the Solo movie, but inside Corellia in this shipyard. My job as an engineer was to shoot a harpoon to get the train car that was holding the coaxium. we got one trying to get two. I thought at one point that Honda was going to steal it and just leave us behind because he said, okay, I'm grabbing the coaxium. But no, we went back. So that was a pretty fun ride. So if you're not able to do Rise of the Resistance, you can do the Millennium Falcon one. I think it's Smuggler's Run is the name of it. And you can probably do it 2 or 3 times. Even if you do the single rider, there's 6 spots, so you can plan to see how many people go in front of you. There's spots for single riders, so the whole team that you're with, your whole crew, of course, can go in and experience it at the same time, but you probably can go more than once and see if you get either the pilot or the gunner. So we'll see. We'll see if I do that again at some point, if I make it again to Galaxy's Edge. Another fun thing over there is, like I mentioned, you have the A-Wing and you have the X-Wing plus the Millennium Falcon. They have this TIE, I forget the name, TIE Echelon, the one that Kylo Ren uses. So they have that in the Empire side, and stormtroopers come down of it. They engage with the park goers. So I'll show you a bit of that in a second. I don't know. I want to say I've seen videos before the pandemic that they were inside the park, stormtroopers, and I was able to see Rey, Chewbacca, and Vi Moradi from the Captain Phasma book. She's in the Galaxy's Edge, also Black Spires. So they used to be in the park. I think now they're behind some fenced stuff, so you can really get too close to them because of the pandemic. I think they are around the park in the regular times. But I was able to see Rey, Chewbacca, and Vi Moradi, or Vi. She told me she wasn't a Resistance spy, to be on the lookout. I'm pretty sure she's one. She's trying to trick me. But when you go to the Empire side, 2 stormtroopers come out, full gear, which is awesome. I mean, screen accurate, and they interact with the people that are there. One of them didn't take too kindly to my chip, I guess, or to my behavior, and to my droid. So next time, I think they knew I was in the Resistance.
Resistance activity has been reported. This outpost is under observation. What are you doing on that data pad? That's a good way to get a data pad light. We'll be watching you. Carry on, citizen. Hold. Might want to adjust that personality chip. And get the droid checked too.
I will. So yeah, he knew I was part of the rebellion, Radio Rebellion. They knew, so they wanted me to get my droid check my ident chip, my personality chip. So it's very engaging, like I mentioned. It's great for us as Star Wars fans, great for families, for kids, not just me. Everyone that was there, they were talking to. You saw there was someone with a pad. We're talking about it. They asked people, "Oh, do you pledge your loyalty to the First Order?" So it's very interactive, which is awesome. Same when you are in the Resistance side and you have Rey and Vi. They do interact with people, especially with younger kids. So anyway, I did speak with Vi for a little bit. So it gets you in that atmosphere. You gotta say bright suns to everyone, which is their salute over there. And then, so what I was able to do apart from those was a droid. I wanted to build a droid. That was what my daughter wanted because it was her birthday. It was my birthday a few days before Galaxy's Edge, her birthday a few days afterwards. That's what she wanted to, as far as a gift for her, but she couldn't go, like I mentioned. But I still wanted to be there and build a droid for her. And that's another great experience. You walk in, they ask you if you want to build a BB unit or an R2 unit. They set you on separate conveyor belts, and then you have all the pieces going through. And you get to pick all the pieces, of course, for the droid, and then what color you want. You can mix and match. Blue, white, red, black, purple. Most purple were gone, at least for the R2 side. So, and then once you have everything, then you get to go to the solid table and they tell you how to put it together, and then it gets activated so you can use it. Let's see that process, which is pretty cool. So here it is. Here's the droid that I built for my daughter. It's a little mix and match. She loves Chopper. She wanted Chopper. We really can't build Chopper, but it's got the little orange head, a little flat on the top, so it does look a little bit like him. You can move the legs back, all that stuff. But the cool stuff, of course, is it can move. It comes with this controller. So forwards, backwards, to the sides, you can move the head. And give me a second, there we go. You can move the head. You can talk. And I'm not going to show it, but you can put it on the ground, of course, control it forwards, backwards, and move it sideways. It's pretty nice. It's, I don't know, 15 inches, more or less. It comes with that box back here that you see. And you can buy accessories for it. It also comes with this. They open, you get different colors for those, and for the side I went with white. So pretty cool and pretty, I mean, it's Disney, so you know it's gonna be a little bit expensive, but not too bad compared to the other stuff. $100 and then tax a little. But I might build another one of these. If I ever go, I might build another droid. It moves pretty quickly on the floor. It looks exactly like a Star Wars droid that you think it would look. So I'm really digging this droid, so I might take it for myself. Who knows? All right, so finally, what else can we talk about apart from just walking the park and seeing everything that's there, which is why you're there, just to look at the atmosphere and the ambience, which is, it's Star Wars. There's music, there's the cantina, like I mentioned, there's different vendors, there's this marketplace that has all the things, all the lamps and different flags hanging from the ceiling. I mean, it's open, so it's an open marketplace. Feels very Jakku-like. So just being in Galaxy's Edge is an experience that I'll never forget. Again, you have to be, since you want to be able to do everything, you gotta kind of hurry up a little bit. Plus, I was by myself, so it does take some of the fun out of it. But seeing everyone there, loving the park, everyone with their Star Wars gear, some people like myself just with a Star Wars t-shirt, and others just dress head to toe in their own Star Wars garb, was awesome. But for me, what I wanted, I couldn't do Savi, but I did want a lightsaber. I gotta go get a lightsaber from Dok Ondar's. My first choice was Rey Skywalker from the end of the movie that she builds from her staff. Unfortunately, I was got sold out 3 days before, so I couldn't build that one. So they had 6 to pick. So they had, I'll leave the last one, the one that I picked for last, and then we'll do a reveal. So they had Darth Vader, which I didn't want to get Vader. Everyone guessed I have a plastic Darth Vader one. I have back here, as you can see, the legacy one for Luke Skywalker. So it's similar. I didn't want Vader. That's the one that everyone kind of has. They had Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi. That was really awesome. It comes in 2 pieces, just the top part, the emitter, that you can display, or then you can connect it to the actual hilt. So that was really cool. Their second light is aluminum. So if you want a lightsaber, well, it's not too heavy on your hand, then go with that one. They had the Ben Solo one, which I really didn't like that much. Just it's a very gray color, kind of plasticky looking. I didn't get to hold it, so it's probably not plastic. I'm sure it's not plastic. But I didn't gravitate to that one. They had the Leia one from Rise of Skywalker, similar to the Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi. So it was very neat, very clean looking. How many? I said 4. I'm missing one. Oh, they had the reforged lightsaber also, which again, if you have the Luke Skywalker, the Skywalker Legacy Saber, then you really don't need one. No, need that one. So the one I picked, which was the last one, they're the only Sith one that was there. So you can see from the case that I showed you. But before that, let me show a quick video of Dok Ondar's. Dok Ondar's is the best place. Again, walking Galaxy's Edge is awesome, but once you walk into Dok Ondar's, has the whole collection: helmets, blasters, creatures, heads on displays, mounted. I didn't buy any Sith or Jedi hologram that they have there for sale. The extra kyber crystals, the Sith sculptures, a bunch of stuff. So just going to Dok Ondar, you can spend minutes there just looking at everything, which I did.
vamos? ¿Quién va después?
So yeah, Dok Ondar, great place. You can just get lost looking at everything. So what did I get? Which lightsaber did I get? Look at that. That's the one. All right, so you guys, place your bets. If you're watching this, let us know. Place your bet. Which one? So the cool thing, you just press this button here. It opens up and reveal time. Darth Tyrannos. So I don't know if I'm on a Count Dooku kick because of Dooku Jedi lost, but I did get the Count Dooku Darth Tyrannos lightsaber. Let's get this guy out of here. And if I said that the Luke Skywalker was the second lightest one, this is one of the heaviest. It's extremely heavy, which I love. I really like the heaviness of it, the way it fits on my hand, and the way it's not just a toy. It's not a toy. This is a very worthy of a Sith Lord. So it has these grooves on top. It's a hard metal or very hard plastic. These grooves on top here next to the emitter with the little curvy thing reminded me a little of the High Republic. I know it's not a High Republic one, but has this gold right here and some gold accents, and really gave me a High Republic feel. It has the rubber grip, which is awesome, so it won't be slipping through your fingers. And then the pommel down here is pretty heavy. I thought this was going to be the activation switch, but it does have a small one up here. You just flick it up and it basically turns on. But I love this. It has the belt clip, so you can just clip it. Your pants will be falling down because this weighs a couple of pounds, I would say, at least 1 or 2 pounds. But man, I love the feel of this lightsaber. It's everything about this. I gravitated to. As soon as I see it, I saw it, and they told me they didn't have the Rey one. There was no doubt, no question. This was the one I was getting. And of course, if you're getting a lightsaber or a hilt, you need the blade to go with it. So if we're here, we're going to activate it, right? Let's do this. So there's two sizes. This is 34 inches, which is their long one. The other one, I think, is 32 inches. But they cost the same. So for the same price, I decided to go with the longer one. Sorry about that. It comes just with a little cover here. And then your lightsaber, it has a plastic inside. You just remove that. And I don't think you'll be able to see. It has 2 notches. You can see that there. A big one on top and a small one. You just gotta line it up with your saber. Push down all the way till you hear a click and then turn. There you go. Let's see. Let me turn the light off so we can actually appreciate this. There we go. And there you go. Darth Tyrannos. I gotta find out what's the best way to hold my Jedi pose, my Sith pose. Yeah. So Darth Tyrannos lightsaber. It was, again, not the one I expected to buy, but as soon as I saw it, I needed it. So if you're leaning to the dark side and you're going to Galaxy's Edge, I do recommend this one. I thought they came with a holder, a lightsaber holder, but I found out that they don't, which is fine. I might just display it like I have the other one up here, just put it on the wall. But I do have another stand which I can place it in. So, all right, so that's it. Great day at Galaxy's Edge. Love every second that I was there. Like I mentioned, it does get packed. You gotta go with a plan if you want to buy a lightsaber, build a droid, go to the Millennium Falcon ride, do the Rise of the Resistance. You need to go with a plan. You can't just show up and think you're gonna be able to do everything. So I went. I'll see if I can go again and then just relax a little bit more, walk the park instead of just trying to get to all these places. There are a lot of kind of hidden spots that are pretty cool if you can find them. There's an area with the droids. My Imperial probe droid just hanging on some netting was hard, but everything is so realistic, so detailed. It's not plasticky looking. It doesn't look fake. It does look like an actual props from the movie. Everything that you see there, from all the droids inside the droid shop, there's everything. So I do wish that you guys can go. And if you have, let us know in the comment if you like it. Any tips for anyone that's going for the first time or for the third time or fifth time, let us know. So thank you guys for watching this. Like I said, I did enjoy Galaxy's Edge. I wish I could go again. For now, I have my Darth Tyrannos lightsaber, which go perfect with my High Republic kick that I have right now. So thank you guys. Go to Galaxy's Edge if you can. Plan for it. And as always, stay safe. Be safe. And may the Force be with you.
Radio Rebellion.